Hey guys, this is going to be a series of tutorials on basically just how to make a website. I'm going to be going over everything from the HTML coding to slight JavaScript coding, and then finally using a subdomain. So to get started here, I'm just going to show you some basic HTML. Give me a second. Okay. Now, everything you're going to be using in HTML will go inside both of these brackets, I guess you could call them. Those are called tags. And you want to start it with HTML. Very simple. Go down a couple, and you can just end your tag like this and then do it in between. Or you can just end your tag when you're done. Personally, I like doing it like this because that way I never forget. Really makes things a lot easier. Now, there's two main parts inside of your HTML tags, and that would be the head and the body. There we go. Now you notice I keep putting a slash after it sometimes. To end a tag, you just put that slash in front of it, whatever the starting tag was. Like you can see right up here, body, and then I ended body with the same word, body, but that slash in front of it, or behind it, whatever you want to say. I don't know. Since I'm just going over the basics here, I'm just going to go for something very simple for the head, and that would be the title. And just gonna bring up my web browser here. This is a YouTuber. He's awesome. Check him out. He reviews video games. Real funny stuff. But the title of this is what I'm trying to get to. Would be this right here. That's what your title would be. So you just want to pick something for that. I'm just gonna go with something simple. Very simple. I guess that's really all I'm going to be going over in the head for this, because the head, there's not much to put in there, really. Body is your entire layout on the page. It's basically everything but the head. Actually, it is everything but the head. Anyway. Starting very simple here. I'm just going to show you at the very beginning a header. H1. You can go up to H6 or 7. I can't. 6. Yeah, I think it's 6. 1 is the biggest. 6 is the smallest. Even though 1's really still not that big, so I'm just going to stick with that. And, just, make that would be basically your title of the page. And I'm just gonna do this so we can start getting previews as we're going to show you what's going on here. And whenever you go to a website, like let's take well, I'm doing this as a YouTube video, so let's just go with YouTube. The basic homepage is what you would name index.html. That's your homepage for your website. So I'm going to make this the homepage. Obviously, I'm not going to be actually using it, but I'm just going to go very simple here. So, okay. Now, if I close this off first, or not close it, minimize it, and then pull this up, you can see what I've gotten down so far. Sorry about that. Had something else up. Now, moving this down and looking at my page, I can see there's a few things that I'm not particularly like about it, considering there's basically nothing on it for one. The background, I'm not really a big fan of white. No offense. So I'm gonna either go with black or gray. I guess I'm gonna go with gray because I used to be black. So to put a background color, you would want to put inside the body tag. This is called a attribute, I believe. You would put BGCOR equals, and then a certain. You can do there's like different number coding and crap. Like, honestly, I don't know what that is here. I don't really know the numbers. I'll figure that out. And if I refresh it, okay, apparently that's kind of a light green, kind of dark green color. I don't know, some kind of green. But anyway, you could also just very simply put the name of a color. Save that, refresh it again. Okay, there we go. I got my gray. Another thing you might want to do is put an image for your background. To do that, you would just very simply, I don't know why, but just background equals, well, not background equals, and then whatever the name of your image file would be. But one thing I don't like is using a subdomain like I do, because I'm poor, and yeah. Anyway, I have a limited room, a very, very limited room. So I don't want to upload the picture file with it, but I have to for it to read it. Another thing you could do is go to a photo uploading site, upload the photo, and then you could just put the link here, like, I guess photo bucket, and then you would just put the name or the link, I guess, and you could get your image on there, and that wouldn't take up any more room. You wouldn't have to upload the file with it. The only thing that I don't like is it has to be a image according to the size of your web page. Otherwise, it's going to repeat over and over, and sometimes that doesn't work that good. Other times, it's not bad, but I've had some bad experiences with that in the past, so I'm just going to go very simply with the background color. Put my gray in here. And, okay. What else don't I like about that? Well, for one, that's all the way in the, like, left corner there. What if I wanted that, like, centered? And, put it down a little, too, so this is very weird, and honestly, I don't know what it stands for, and I'm too lazy to look it up. But BR would be the equivalent of, like, oh, my bad, pressing the Enter key if you were typing, if that makes any sense to you guys. So if I was to put BR here, and then save, and then pull it up, you can see it goes down one. Now I just want to put it down one more. So I'll just put another BR. You don't have to end the BR tag, because you're not putting in anything inside of it. It's just a simple space tag. And you would go down, and to center it, it's just very simply center. And then whenever you want to stop centering what's on the page, you would end the center. All I want to center is the header. So save that, refresh again, and there you go. Now you can see it's in the middle of the page. And no matter what size you make the page, you can see it'll stay in the center. Now if you get too small, it'll just go like that, and it'll, yeah, kind of mush in there. But I'll get more into detail in the next tutorial, even though I really didn't get over much here. I kind of talk slow, I guess, and bumble on and on. But anyway, watch the next one. Hopefully I'll make it to tables. I don't think so, though.